Foundry creates Oscar-winning desktop software that's used in the visual effects and animation industries. There's not a film or TV show that isn't using one of our pieces of software somewhere. And for the last 12 years, the Oscar for Best Visual Effects has been won by a company using our software. So before we found Tenduke, we built our own login-based licensing and user authentication system. We had two huge sort of monolithic applications which caused real problems with scaling and also with reliability. The problems that we had with our previous system really impacted the business in a few ways. So it reduced our confidence in the overall system, which then reduced our sort of want to market it and also want to migrate customers across to it. And then it also increased the amount of time it took us to deliver new features into that system as the sort of complexity in it built. So the features of Tenduke that attracted us the most primarily was a single system that did authentication and login-based licensing. With the other systems we'd looked at, you'd have to buy two different services to get the same sort of deal. And then also the commercial terms and the sort of setup of Tenduke meant that the solution would scale with us as we grew. So since switching to Tenduke, we've seen a huge growth in interest in login-based licensing, and this is mostly driven by the upcoming single sign-on deployment, which will allow our enterprise customers to use their own identities to access Foundry's product software. Now we're using the Tenduke solution, the most important thing that's changed is we don't have to worry about reliability anymore, because we've seen no downtime or any sort of outages in the 2 or 3 years that we've had it running. And that lets us focus on delivering new features into the system. Since we've moved across to Tenduke, we can leverage their existing APIs that are really well documented. We don't have to think about building something, we can just use it. And then we also have a much larger feature set which we can bring into our desktop products to improve the overall user experience. We've built a number of integrations between Tenduke and our business systems. So up first is Salesforce, where we manage all of our sort of customer relationships, and we have an integration there which automatically provisions licenses into Tenduke when something's bought. We also have integrations into our e-commerce system so that we can trigger changes on users when someone purchases something through our website. So the onboarding process was excellent. The Tenduke team spent a lot of time with us to understand the existing systems that we had and how we could integrate those to Tenduke, and then also really integrated into the way that we work. So coming to work in our Jira alongside us on our tickets, and also sitting in Slack with us so that we could have that kind of seamless communication with them. The thing that surprised me the most since we started using the Tenduke system is the relationship that we've built with the Tenduke team. With a number of other services and systems that we've bought, you kind of buy something and then you're left with it. Whereas with the Tenduke team, we've really built a fantastic collaborative relationship, and they've always been willing and able to modify their system to accommodate our needs when required. So if someone asks why they should do business with Tenduke, I'd tell them they're going to gain access to a mature and reliable system, and also a fantastic team at Tenduke who really are an extension of your own team and are going to help you deliver your vision.